I design a lot of things. A lot of things just to see if I could do it. You know, uh, I do a lot of tests. I get servos and make servo sockets and print the sockets out so I can put the servo in it. And then I build up from there, you know, making little, little movements, you know. I mean, 90% of this is like a lever movement. It's just a simple movement, but making something move, especially when it comes to like these creatures, a lot of it's modular. I build the teeth part and then make eyes. And here's servos. Now these are all high-tech servos. You have your large, then you got your standard, and you got your minis, then you got your micros. Now, all servos, I mean, there's thousands of them, and a lot of them have no really torque. They might, I don't know. You have to really study the torque. I mean, these servos right here are stronger than this little one here, but this little servo right here, this can lift 6 pounds. You put a 6 pound weight on that arm, it'll lift it. But I'm not going to be lifting 6 pounds. But this is servo sockets. I designed this, and then I designed the socket for it, and I'll just take that servo that I designed it and got the measurements off of it from a schematic, and I draw the servo out in my design, and I can just slip that right into the socket and work the eyelids. Hey, I'm just doing some concept work here, just to show too. Now, this is like a creature bust, and you want to do a creature on it. It's 157 millimeters, okay? Now you can get the jaw to move with one servo, eyes not moving, just one servo, okay? Well, that just shows you the size compared to the dollar there, but you could get the jaw to work. Well, if you want the eyelids to move, it'd be a little bigger. You move eyelids and the lower jaw with two servos, and so on and so forth. Like this one here, you'd have the brow, the eyelids, and the jaw moving. Here you would have the brow, the lids, and upper lip, bottom lip, and the jaw moving. The amount of movements is the number of the servos. Hello, I just wanted to show you this old protrusive jaw mech that I made about 3 years ago, I guess it was. But this is, you have floating center lips, and you have these levers or hinges have two servos on both to give the pucker, and you'll see it. It also has a linear bearings in it. I'm going to demonstrate it again with this, just 6 channels. I'm about to tear it down so I can salvage the servos out of it. I just, it's been sitting in a box for about 2 years, but just to show you some of the movements of, pucker lips and smiles and things like that, what you can do. Hello. I just wanted to show you this little creature I've been seeing on the internet. It's from the Disney Channel, I believe it is, a Star Wars TV show or something. And I've not seen this show. I've not seen this creature move. But I took this still image, and I leveled it all out and kind of made the eyes, I would think, being 20 millimeters. And I have a library of parts, and I think this is how I would go about building it. So I have the 20 millimeter eyes and eyelids, and I'm building up a servo bank behind this, and everything has to be somewhat lined up so I can connect the servos to each other servo as far as making a servo tree or servo bank. And just thinking that the size of the teeth is this by the image. And I enlarged the image also, like to make sure that the eyes are around 20 millimeters, and that will give me a basic size of the whole creature, but this is how I make an animatronic.